Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? This is another episode of Hoodoo Unleashed with yours truly, the Broken Prophet. I know y'all wondering what that tapping is. Walking around here, I've got Hoodoo Dog. Those of you who follow me on Instagram know who Hoodoo Dog is. Normally when I do my videos, I keep him in his crate because he likes to wander around and get into things. But he's out there. He's out this time walking around. And those of you who are not wondering what the tapping is, you're probably wondering why you've got this odd angle right now. I know y'all used to viewing me from a certain direction, and things are a little bit different right now. Well, let me tell you guys. There was a death in the family. You probably can tell by my demeanor. Things are not right. This is Hoodoo Dog. He's trying to console me right now because, yes, my beloved rocking chair bit the dust. It died. And so, I had to set things up, to do this video because I want to touch base with you guys and just say, let y'all know I'm out here. I know after the last video, a lot of people were concerned. You guys were thinking that, maybe, he got arrested out there breaking that stupid ass not feeding the homeless people law. No, I did not get arrested. I was still out there doing it, still breaking the shit out of that law. But I just wanted to touch base and do a little bit of a Q&A with you guys here. You know what my Q&A is. I go down the comment section, answer all you guys' questions. I start to do this thing live. Yeah, here's Hoodoo Dog. You want to say hey and Sassy? No. Move. Go. Anyway, go. Get. He'll come around again. But, exactly. See? Yeah, I've had Hoodoo Dog since he was about 6 weeks old. He was about this big. And now, here, I'll see if you guys can see. I've got an 80-pound behemoth here who is not going to let me do this video. Go! Before I whip you and then Peter folks will be after me. Anyway, let's get this video done. Y'all know I wanted to do like a quick Q&A. Go down in the comment section, answer your questions, your comments or concerns. I do want to say one thing. I listened to you guys, who were like, why don't you have like a scheduling? Because a lot of you wanted to book readings, consultations, wanted to talk to me about spiritual work that you needed done. And I was, because I deal with a lot of people day to day, the people I'm currently working with, a lot of inquiries, things like that. And some of you would use the text line because you're already engaged in some work and wanted some tips or pointers. I don't mind doing that. All right. One thing I won't do is if you don't just come to me with a problem and text it to me and think I'm going to give you a hoodoo solution. No, that's what a consultation is for, y'all. I still have bills and I got to pay them. All right. But, you guys, because of my schedule, were like, well, what times do you have available? Things like that. So I do have a scheduler now, thanks to one of you who actually hooked me up with that. And it's on the About section of this channel. So definitely check that out. It tells you my available days and times. You can schedule them for yourself and pay for it and all the other stuff. All right. Consultations are still $40, but I did add a $25 option if you only got a question or two. All right, so check that out. And I told y'all he'd be back. Dude, you are really getting in the way of this video. All right. Ugh. There he is, y'all. Really? You gonna get out the way? Yeah, he's chewing himself now for some reason. Anyway, let's get this Q&A video started, y'all. And what I will not do that I have been doing in the past Q&A videos, I'm not going to read like just some of the comments. I'm only going to address the questions, all right? The first one is from Miss Dina R, who says, hello there. What if I make a liquid syrup from honey? You can boil it with water and get a liquid syrup, or it's best to use raw ingredients, even though sugar isn't exactly 100% natural nowadays. Thank you. And Dina R, thanks for your question. I did respond to that one in the comment section by saying that, yeah, you could definitely boil down some honey and make a sugar out of it. But that's a lot of fucking work for no added benefit. Just use some sugar and get your shit started. Y'all know I believe in like just getting your work started. Just go ahead, shake it up, do whatever you got to do, as opposed to waiting for the perfect ingredients. Dina, you know, I love you. Thank you for your comment, but it just seems like you're trying to like make everything a little bit too magical or mystical, when you just dump some sugar in the jar and get the shit popping like you need it to get popping. All right. Now, I know I said I was not going to address any comments, only questions, but Miss Shamika9364 said, I ordered from Lucky Mojo in May of this year and still have not received shit. Yeah, that's how they rock over there. You know, Miss Cat Ironwood has already shown that she doesn't value this tradition that's made her a millionaire, nor the African traditional religions that birthed hoodoo. So I'm not surprised that that's the type of customer service that you're getting. I tell you guys what, I do keep some herbs, roots, and curios on hand. Definitely check out the About section and send me an email if you've got something that you need. All right, and then I can either procure it for you. Most of the time, I have it on hand. All right. I'm probably a little bit cheaper because I go out and grab the shit myself. Ashanti Holloway. Well, one more comment from Miss Sandra Martinez. Sandra, you've always got something nice to say, and I appreciate you. In this crazy world we live in, it is always great when you've got someone who stays positive. You said that was the most beautiful story yet. You're talking about the one about the butterfly, I believe. You said, you know, I turned you on, and the story that I was talking about was needed. There were times when you wanted to give up, but there's real good in people, and there's God for real. Be blessed. You be blessed too, sweetie. I appreciate everything that you comment on this channel, all right? Ashanti Holloway, you were asking about disposing of things at the base of a tree like in the other video. Yeah, if that's what I said. And I'm really not being a smart ass, but if that's what I put in the video, that's what I said. A lot of you will ask me about things, but really, if you watch the end of the video, I usually will address it because I'm a firm believer in not putting incomplete work up there. So if you follow the things that I outline step by step, then you'll be fine. And yeah, here's my throw rug right here. Let's see here. JJ Fields. JJ, I got a bunch of questions from you, as usual. Your first question was, what are your thoughts on third eye opening? JJ, seriously, a lot of your questions, you know, your questions, every last one of them is awesome. You know, a lot of your questions make me think a little bit because you're asking about opening the third eye. Honestly, spiritual gifts are no different, you guys, from physical gifts, okay? If you want to be a champion runner, you got to work at it. You got to run. There's no way to be a champion runner without running. There's no way to be an awesome baseball player without actually going out and playing baseball. Same thing about your third eye. If you want to utilize that for like spiritual gifts, then you've got to like practice at it. You know, you've got to practice doing readings. You got to practice, one of the, I remember being like maybe 12 or some shit, y'all. And I would take a deck of cards and try to predict whether something was red or black, figuring that, just chance, just bum luck would give me 50-50 odds, and trying to like see which one, I could actually do as far as, my prediction, and getting my percentage up to like 70-80%, something like that. So yeah, my thoughts on third eye openings, that you got to actually practice at it. All right. And the fortunate reality, which some of you have to accept, is that you probably won't, you might not be able to. That might not be your gift. All right. All right. JJ Fields also said, can you show us how to wash up with the dollar bill? JJ, what did I just say? I put the instructions there. You basically using a dollar bill the same way that you would use a washcloth. All right. You soap it up, you wash with it. And how long we use it. That was also covered in the video, baby. All right. again from JJ, how can you make a protection altar or mojo bag? An ancestor altar is a protection altar. Just check out that video, guys, because if you are really uplifting and strengthening your ancestors, they're not going to let anything come and get you, nothing happen to you. So that, in essence, is a protection altar. And as far as a protection mojo bag, I'll do a video on that. All right. I'm going to skip over that. JJ, and you know what? JJ, I'm going to cut you off in a minute. I'm just kidding. You know I love you. JJ Fields said, in my love spell, I added a drop of blood and the flame turned blue. What's that mean? You added a drop of your blood into the flame of a candle as far as some love, work you were doing, and the flame turned blue. What does that mean? And you know what, JJ? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read exactly what I commented, because I did comment out in the open. I said, number one, keep your blood in your body. What on earth are you doing? Not all positive energy or spirits come towards a flame, and your blood gives them a link inside of you. Don't do that. This ain't charmed. Okay? I know a lot of like Hollywood or some of these Wiccan books or just regular spell books, they have y'all pricking y'all's blood and thinking that shit is like magical and mystical. It can be. Blood is, a link between this world and the next. You don't put your blood in shit, though. JJ, or anybody else watching this, do not put your blood in anything, okay? Unless, ladies, y'all using menstrual blood to hook somebody. I think I've touched on that. But when you're lighting a candle or doing some work, you are calling spirits near. That blood is like your signature, your blueprint, a blueprint on how to get inside of you. So if you're dropping blood into a flame, it might not be your ancestors or your guardian spirits around. It might be something that's just, hovering around, sees a flame, comes to investigate, and it's like, I think I'm going to take a sample of that. Think about this. Your body is an enclosed system, with an exception, of course, your mouth and, spots down below. Everything else is closed up. Anytime you see your blood, there's a problem, because your blood is an enclosed system. Where your blood comes out, things can go in. We know this about germs, right? All right. If there's no break in your body, germs can't get in. Spirits or negative spirits, negative energy, some of y'all hotepers, negative vibrations can be, like a germ. Okay, so you go and letting your blood out, something negative can get in, like a virus, a germ, a bacterium. So keep your blood in your body, all right? Skip down to this one. The person is I Have Red Socks. I love that name. This one said, man, I just purchased some of the floating stuff oil from Art of the Root. I've never seen Art of the Root at all. But I will say this, y'all, if you're buying a spiritual oil and there's shit floating around in there, either that company or that oil maker is fairly new. Traditional oils did not have shit floating around in there, and I'll tell you why. I think I covered it in the video, but I'll touch on it briefly here. Traditionally, when folks in Hoodoo made oils, there was, back in the day, there was no Amazon, no eBay, nowhere you can order from. You had to go out and collect your shit. And people were making oils, they were making powders, they were making incense, things like that. So if it took you 4 weeks to find some shit, a particular herb or root, you were going to try to get as much use of it or use out of it as possible. All right. So if you made an oil, you would, let the oil sit, pray over it. Then you would strain that root out of it. So you had a clear oil. You would let that root or herb dry out and use it for something else. All right. So this whole letting the shit sit in there is a fairly recent invention, just like the salad dressing example that I used in my video. Because back in the day, you know, you got you some salad dressing. It was just fucking salad dressing. Now they got shit floating around in there because they think it, you know, it looks more natural or authentic. It's all marketing and marketeering hype. The same thing transferred over into root work. You know, people letting shit float around in their oils. Mainly Miss Catherine Ironwood from Lucky Mojo, who we've already come to realize ain't shit. All right? So if y'all ordering from Lucky Mojo, do so at your own risk. Just like any company, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. All right? Spiritual Journey 1 says she prefers calling herself or himself, I don't know who that is, a spiritualist or a root worker, period. Thank you. Y'all stop using that damn word, witch. Cut that shit out. Soraya Adeline, however you say it, wants to know if I can write down the ingredients in the description box of the honey sweetening jar. Just play it again. You'll see it. But if you're, because I'm seeing now that I've got people who watch my videos from other countries. So just message me and I'll give it to you. I might, you know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the description box. Because English might not be your first language. Or you might not understand my southern drawl. So I'll go ahead and do that for you. I don't think, you know, I know this is a very active video, y'all. My bad. But I'm over here petting this dude, trying to keep him out of the way. And he's like trying to be a star of the video. Yeah, that's my Christmas tree back there. It is a it's a little 4-foot tree. You know, I showed the picture to people, and people are like, "Oh, what a cute little tree!" And just me and Hoodoo Dog here, 2 dudes. So we don't have a cute tree. Our tree is savage. It's a tree for thugs. Anyway, let me keep this going. I'm gonna answer a few more of them. Let's see here, some questions. This is from Ms. B. Leah Nicole, who was asking about the honey sweetening jar video. Wants to know if the ingredients that I used or explained in the video could be used on a man. Yes, they can indeed. The ones that I use in the video, guys, when I present a video to y'all, I try to make it as simple and as broad, you know, of an application as possible. All right. A lot of y'all are telling me how much you love me. I appreciate that. I'm scrolling down. And y'all, I just want to tell you guys, because I'm about to sign off. I know I did that last video, letting you guys know about my homeless relief efforts down here. And a lot of you have been reaching out. Guys, the Broken Army has seriously been reaching out. I've got people sending maxi pads for me to distribute to the ladies down here. A couple of you have made financial donations, even though I tell you guys, you don't have to do it with me. But a lot of you have entrusted me with your financial donations, and trust me, it's being put to good use. And because you guys are giving me money, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. You know, AJ and I will probably shoot a video of us spending your money and going out and giving it to the homeless people. I don't normally do videos on that. It's just something that I do for myself because of my personal experience, like I shared in the last video. But also, I don't record that because I've been in that position. I know what it's like, and these folks are proud, you know, contrary to the court of public opinion. A lot of people who are at homes right now, they're not lazy. They're not just trying to milk the system or hiding. They're really trying to improve their position, but they don't want everyone to know. When I myself was in that position, I didn't want anybody to know. And I've got family here, you know. That's why I don't film them, you know, because I respect them. But, you know, we're going to go out, and those who allow themselves to be filmed will do that just to show you where your donations are going. Dude, I cannot film this video with you right here acting a fool. All right? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because y'all see this behemoth. Stop. Right here is being an asshole. All right. Y'all, don't get a Doberman. Don't get a Doberman pinscher. All right. Anyway, a couple of you who you know, have said how much y'all wish y'all could donate. Yo, you don't have to donate money. You know, time just in your area. is awesome. And I'm going to wrap this up because this dude is being an ass. So I just want to touch base with you guys. I will say this. A lot of you are asking me about joining the Broken Army. You guys, if you watch this video, if you subscribed, if you believe in, you know, the movement of being down with the machine as far as the whole spiritual community and all that bullshit, and about everyone finding their own path and just breaking themselves and being broken from societal dogma, then you're part of the Broken Army, and I love each and every one of you. Y'all know I'm training 12 people as far as root work goes. If you want to be part of that, I appreciate all the emails pouring in. My process is very simple. What I do is I read what you wrote. I ask Spirit about you, and I'm compiling a short list. I'm only teaching 12. You know what? And a lot of you are asking how much it's going to cost. I tell you this. I don't anticipate level 1 taking longer than 6 months because I am going to press you harder than you ever been spiritually pressed. All right, both with spell work and in what's required of you. You'll give a reading every class after you've learned to give a reading. You're going to hear guest lecturers on like E5, Voodoo, Palo Mayombe, the things that made up of what, you know, made up Hoodoo. You will learn spell work. And you will do spell work on actual real world clients. So you guys let me know what you think. 6 months, and I'll let you pay per month. Let me know what that's worth to you. And then I'll use all your input to compose a price. All right. Anyway, guys, hope I answered some questions that you had. Keep the comments coming. Thank you for your likes and shares and subscribing. I know I'm a little tired right now. You guys, for the last couple of weeks, I wake up at like 6 or 7. I touch base with you guys after I've, you know, taken a shower, drank some coffee, done my prayers at the altar, out at the Nganga. Then I go out and do what I got to do. And this guy comes with me. I just normally have him in the crate. Hopefully he wasn't too distracting, that you did get something from this. I just didn't feel like having him in the crate while I did the video. All right. Thank you guys for watching this. God bless. Love you all. Keep your emails coming. And definitely, if you want to know about scheduling, stuff like that, check out the About section of this channel. All right. Check out the About section of this channel. And it tells you all my available dates, times, and stuff like that. All right. And he's pressing up against me now. You know, that's like his side eye. I don't know what he's biting at right now. Anyway. Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.